My name's Cindy Nelson. I am a marriage and family therapist. I have my PhD in family therapy. I've been practicing for about 15 years now, and I love what I do. Probably my specialty would be marriage counseling because that's what my degree is in. But I probably work with more individuals than I do couples, just simply because the nature of the business is that more individuals come to therapy than couples. But I do see a lot of couples, and I love that part of my work. Helping people get through an impasse. People often come here because they have some kind of relationship challenge that they can't on their own get their way out of. And I love being able to find out about their families of origin, kind of understand how this problem developed, and then give them some strategies about how they can change the family that they're in or the relationship that they're in so that they're more satisfied, and so are the people in their family system. What led me here? My goodness, hours and hours of training and school. I went to school for a number of years. I loved. I started school initially just to go back to school, just to get a master's degree in something. And then I decided that I really liked counseling, but I didn't have a counseling degree. And so I had to go back and get a counseling degree. And then I loved what I was doing and I wanted to do more. And so I thought, well, I think I'll go back and get my PhD. And once I'd been in it for about 3 years and realized I was just so far into it, I really couldn't back out. I'd finished, but it was a lot of work, a lot of time. But I'm glad I did it. The things, I think, is more than one thing. The things that make me particularly good at this, or the things that make this kind of profession attractive to me, is that I've always enjoyed human behavior, just looking at people and figuring out why they make the choices that they make, why they do the things they do. I've always been very interested in that, and then I just have a real natural nosiness, a real curiosity about people and why they do the things they do, as I said. And those two things, along with a real passion to really help people find more satisfying relationships, I think is what makes me good at what I do, and I love what I do. I don't know that there is a normal day at the office. I really don't. I get to the office usually about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I usually leave. I leave late on Mondays and Thursdays. I usually don't leave until about 8. A normal day, I usually see anywhere from 5 at a minimum to 8 at a maximum number of people or number of appointments. It's just seeing people for 45, 50 minutes and talking with them and listening, really listening, hearing, and being able to provide feedback and structure and safety and consistency and all the things that I think that they need to make better decisions about the relationships that they're in and the stuff they do. I would say that there are certain clients that I'm not able to reach. That is disappointing. That is also rare. Thank you, God. That is rare. I really can't think of any of what's hard.
Was starting your practice hard? Getting it off the ground?
It wasn't hard.
No?
No. I worked at an agency at first, and then I went to a program. From that agency, I went to a program that worked with outpatient clients. It was an outpatient setting, and I did that for a couple of years. And the program director asked me to come work in her practice, and that's when I started 16 years ago, I guess. And it was really kind of easy. You know, she was very good to me. There's some work and some time, certainly, and some expense that goes into it, and so they need to know that going in. I think that this profession chooses you. I don't necessarily know that you choose it. I think it chose me. It just was like a hand in glove fit. And so I think that students or anybody interested in this will know pretty quickly when they get into school if it's what they want to do, because it just seems to really fit like a hand in a glove. It just is like, oh yes, this is so fun. This is so interesting. Oh, I want to do this. Oh gosh, I get to do this. And you know that, and any student will know that pretty soon after they start in any kind of learning program.